Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dear gladiators, as a new chapter unfolds ahead of you, I believe your mind is wondering what the future holds. Carla, Joseph, Philip, Aisha, Toluwalashe, Jedida, Glory, Uluwadarasimi, Temilola, Amir, Jasmine, Fadila, Abdurrahman, Uma, Alima, John Hope, Ahmed, Ibrahim, Bethel, Uluwasukomi, and Raymond. My advice to you is simple. Be a dreamer and let your dreams sail your ship across the ocean of possibilities in life. You see, what do you want to be when you grow up? Was the most difficult question I ever had to answer at your age. Not because I had no answer to the question, but because I had many answers. I wanted to be many things. Sailor, tailor, doctor, actor. I even heard the word traitor from a neighbor, so I wanted to be a traitor. It was that bad. I later went specific. I wanted to be Wole Soyinka, Nelson Mandela without the prison, James Bond without the gun. I was a dreamer. I remember waking my parents in the middle of the night to inform them I wanted to be a soldier and a politician. My father wondered if that was possible in the world of oxymoron. My mother believed, it can happen in the outer space. Anyway, they encouraged me to keep dreaming, so I went back to bed. I was lucky to have parents who never engaged in examination malpractice by helping their child answer that question. What do you want to be when you grow up? My daughter will be a surgeon, my son will be a lawyer. Really, my parents, uncles, aunties, and neighbors alike allowed me answer that question all by myself. Believe me, my answers came in a compendium of career confusion, yet availed me the necessary tools needed to cultivate a fertile mind. Just be a dreamer. Don't be worried about your unreasonable dream. It will wither with time, like me wanting to be Wole Soyinka. But the motivation behind the dream will stand the test of time. Like me, being a writer and a poet today, standing on a pedestal on which I can actually be greater than Wole Soyinka, whom I once wanted to be when I grew up. Idea precedes existence. Dream precedes greatness. So, if you will become the next generation of Aliko Dangote, Folorunsho Alakija, Tony Elumelu, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Amina Mohammed, Asisa Joshua, Bukayo Saka, Tiwa Savage, Ayashtar, Whiskey Davido, Tunde Onokoya, Dr. K. You must set your mind free to dream, grow, innovate, and create an identity of your own. Of course, with reasonable guidance and learning of moral lessons embedded in your culture and the tongue of your parents. Like it used to be back in the old school, when my mother taught a lesson my heart will never forget. She said, we come from a place where God is supreme, families exalted, headed by men, but carried on the back of women. From where we come, men are king, but women are the crown that ordains the king, without which the throne is empty or filled with emptiness. We come from a place where mothers are warriors, daughters are messiahs, wives are priests, and women are the pillar that holds our existence together. This lesson of my mother still rings in my mind years after it was taught, and can only be rivaled by the wisdom of my father. I was raised by a father who raised giants and taught wisdom the way of the immortals. The wise man once said, "Learn lessons of life before nightfall and bury your regrets before twilight." So, before your saliva becomes stale, you would have had enough taste of life's sweet, bitter pills. I was told to fall over and over again to teach your feet to rise each time you fall, and your will not to stay down after I fall. Don't be afraid of hurts that cut like a knife. The first will cut deepest, others will leave battle scars that will toughen your skin. Never get too big to cry. Tears will open the window to your soul. And the greatest lesson of all is said is to tame your ego, especially at the feet of knowledge. He spoke of honor, honesty, of dignity, integrity, and pride of identity. Only good character can bestow. Do not forget your name, he said. Forget not the descendant of whom you are. Remember the road that will lead you home, the pathway to lead yourself to the river of knowledge, and the treasure chest of eternal wisdom hidden in your cradle. Do not forget your home. Ladies and gentlemen of the Globe Gladiators, do not forget my words. The wisdom of your father, the lessons of your mother, and the teachings of those teachers who molded your minds. And as you begin your journey into a future unknown, remember that fortune favors the bold, and the world is ruled by those who can dare to dream. So, be a dreamer and let your dreams sail your ship across the ocean of possibilities in life. Good luck and Godspeed.